Hello everyone. Welcome to the program once more. This is Real Class. My name is M.A. Ido. Now we are looking at tips on how to answer some basic English questions. And this time we are looking at number one, which is do not waste time when responding to questions. This entails the fact that you don't spend too much time, alright, in responding to a particular question. Work as fast and as accurately as you can. If you cannot answer any question, do not waste too much time on it. Go to the next question. When you are done answering the rest, it is then you can come back to respond to the rest, giving you headache previously. Then we look at number two, identifying the correct answers. Some answers are there that when you are responding to them, alright, they do not actually come the way you expect. Some answers come in form of synonyms. For example, when they say Ada's father is a physician, alright, and in the passage we are told he's a physician, they ask you the question, what is the occupation of Ada's father? They do not put physician in that option. What you find there is doctor. You should understand that doctor is synonymous with physician. That will be the correct answer. So it's not a must that you must find the exact word that you find in the passage, alright? Yes. And that boils down to the issue of identifying the correct answers and identifying the word synonyms. Okay. For example, sometimes in JAMB they can say she's very tall. She represents someone who actually is said to have descended from heaven. Her fingers are quite glamorous. She looks sophisticated. She's dazzling. That is the nature of Ada. Everybody knows. They now ask you a question. In one sentence, describe Ada. You are not going to say that Ada has long or beautiful nails, or everybody talks about her beauty. Just use one sentence. Ada is beautiful. As simple as that. If it is in the case of summary, as you have in your WAEC, okay, and all of that. Then you also look at the issue of thesis statement. If you are talking about thesis statement, if you are writing an essay, for example, in WAEC, at the end of the introductory paragraph, you must be able to tell us what you want to say. What you want to say is the thesis statement. For example, if you are going to say that in the past, people used to travel by foot, but these days people travel by cars, by planes, and by trains. Okay, at the end of the introductory paragraph, you are going to say this essay basically focuses on the easy way provided by science on how to travel without any form of stress. That last sentence is what they call the thesis statement. Now let's look at the topic sentence. From that thesis statement, you are going to have what they call the topic sentence. You begin to pick one topic after another and begin to subject to analysis. That's when you have your topic sentence. When you are done with all the topics picked from the thesis statement, you can then conclude that in conclusion. You can't say conclusively. It is a very wrong grammar to say conclusively. No. You say in conclusion. This essay focuses on the easy way transportation has been made to look like in recent years as opposed to how it was in the past. So in our next class, we are going to look at tips on how to answer questions in literature. Let's do it. Right.